Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about an interesting part of your phone, which is your phone keyboard. You don't want to miss this. In my phone I use Grammarly and I also use Gboard. Gboard came pre-installed, but for Grammarly I downloaded it from Google Play Store because I use it mostly for anything official. Maybe I want to speak good grammar. That's when I mostly use Grammarly. But if I want to use my Nigerian pidgin English and everything and flow very well, if I want to type very fast, I usually use Gboard. So I'm going to be showing you Gboard. Aside from Grammarly and Gboard, you can use Google Voice. But before you use it, make sure your data is on. And if you want to switch keyboards, you can click on this place I highlighted with the green stuff I drew. So now here is our Gboard. I'm going to customize it very well. So I can add a language. I'm going to add Igbo language to my keyboard so that if I'm typing anything that is Igbo, it will not flag it, and it can even suggest anything for me. So apart from languages, I can change the preferences of how my keyboard looks. I can include number row, and I can on the sound. I can do many things. Can change the theme here talks about the keyboard color. It's usually white when you just buy your phone newly, but you can change it to any color that you want. If you want keyboard borders, want it to be ash, want it to be red, if you want to insert image, maybe you don't want it to just be ordinary color, can download any of all these pre-installed images and use them for your keyboard. So I usually use pink for my keyboard, so that is why my keyboard is pink. Apart from that setting, it should be white, but you are the one that will set it to whichever color or image you want. As you can see here now, the number row is off, but I'll still go back and on the number row. So there are so many settings you can do on your keyboard by turning any of these off or on. You can use your keyboard, you can customize it to suit you. If you want to do spell check, you on it. If you don't want, you off it. If you want to check grammar, if you want it to always flag off your grammar if it's not correct, you on it. If not, you also switch it off. All this depends on you. If you want to do glide typing, the type that once you just move over your keyboard to type something, it's all up to you. If you also want to do voice typing, you put it on, but don't forget that Google is going to use data from your voice typing to serve you according to them. Then clipboard, this is one of my most used feature of Gboard. Like, I easily grab stores, maybe screenshots, things I usually need. I grab them and put them on my clipboard. Then personal dictionary, you can add words that you use, your personal words, maybe they are vernaculars or pidgin or one thing, something related to your brand. You can add it to your dictionary so that it won't be flagged off every time you type it. Then for emoji stickers and GIS, you can also set them up. Then if you want your friends to use Gboard, you can share it for them to use. There are many things. If you want to share your user statistics so that Google can know how you use your keyboard, it's all up to you. Like, there are so many things that you can do once you click on the settings of your Gboard. And if you want to know how to reset all these things, just click on this setting icon so that you can easily set them up. Now, As you can see from my keyboard, you are seeing EN, that is English, and IG, that is Igbo. So if I'm typing, I don't know if you have noticed people that do type a language, a particular word that is in a native language, and you see all the punctuation marks on it. Have you ever wondered how they did it? They did it using Igbo. I've on my number row now. You will see the difference. When it was not on, the numbers were not showing on top of the keys or on top of the QWERTY keys. But now that it's on, I like putting on my number row because it makes it easy for me to write out numbers if I need to. So changing my keyboard back to my usual pink that I'm used to. So I was saying something important, that people type words in language, in their native language, and they use the protection. They use the punctuations. For instance, now I'm Igbo and I'm typing something here, and this thing I'm typing means Ahambo. So I'm putting it in another line so that you can see Ahambo Wada blessing. Now, these words cannot be in English, and you can see that the Igbo this thing, once you are using Igbo to type, you see they are suggesting Igbo words for you. So the same thing with English, once you are using English to type, to be suggesting English words for you. But assuming you did not put on Igbo, you did not add language, it will flag off everything. Look at G. This G now with the A sound on the I, it can only be in Igbo. I don't know for other languages, but I'm Igbo anyway. So that's one thing about Gboard. If you want to add Hausa to it, still go to your settings, go to languages, click on add keyboard, and you will be able to add other languages that you need, so that when you are typing in those languages, it will not be flagged off. Instead, you would type it very well to the point that people that are from that area, when they see it, they will know that, oh, this person really knows how to speak our language. So you see, I've also switched back to English. Gboard is very, very interesting. Now I want to show you how to use the clipboard. For the clipboard, I'm copying something. Once you copy anything and your clipboard is on, it will go automatically to your clipboard and be there. So that anytime you want to send it to somebody, you don't need to type. Once you just go straight to clipboard, you put that stuff on. Good thing about the clipboard is also that you can pin your messages. Assuming I want to pin my YouTube page, so that anytime someone say, send me that your link, I will easily go to my Gboard and send it to the person. I already know it's the correct one. I won't have to start typing, and sometimes when you are rushing to do something, you might make mistake. But if you have them already pinned down on your Gboard, on your clipboard, it is so easy. Just type whatever you want, copy it. Once you highlight and copy it, you see it already in your clipboard. Then what you have to do is just click on this small arrow and go to your clipboard. The clipboard is that paper like something. Then click on that particular text on your clipboard and click on pin. You can pin it down. So you can also edit your Gboard by clicking on this pencil icon. Even screenshot, you see my screenshot also have been saved on my Gboard. I can delete it if I don't want it to be there by selecting see paste. You can paste or delete. Also, you can also copy and pin. So whatever you want to do with your keyboard is up to you, because this keyboard is so important. Another feature also is this caps lock icon. this arrow icon. Once you highlight a text, you can change it from small letter to first letter caps to all caps or to all small letters. So I don't know if you know about this feature, but when I discovered it, I was like, wow, there are so many things in this phone that we don't even know unless someone tells you, or unless you continue using your phone, then you will know how to use them. Then apart from the clipboard, there are also other features like one-handed. You want your keyboard to go to one side, maybe you're left-handed and whatever. You can change it, and by using the arrow button you can change it. You can also reduce it if you don't want it to be big, and using the different corners of arrow you can exit from this option. Then also you can do text editing. Once you select a text, you can use arrow up to send it up. You can use arrow down to select more. If you use arrow up, you select more up. Use arrow down, you bring down, select the ones down. Then you can copy, you can paste, you can cut, and you can exit. All these things are the features that your keyboard gives you. Then you can also highlight. Once you select a text and maybe it's not in English, you can check translate. Then also you can reduce your keyboard. This is for glide typing now. Once you slide over your keyboard, that's glide typing for you. It can type stuff. Then you can also exit from the glide typing by pressing on these three dots. Then another thing also that your keyboard offers is that you can use your voice and speak. I'm going to say something. Hello, my name is Blessing. But your data has to be on for this feature to be used. If you are tired of typing with your hands, you can just use your key and do what and type. So you can use your mic. Sorry, I say key. You can use your mic and type. Then also you can. There are many things. In fact, you can edit your. Can use GIFs. Maybe can type something good morning, can say how are you, also they will bring out how are you on different things, can go over the ones they have, or you type on the search bar what you want in particular. Then you can use different bit emojis if you download them and all of that. Gboard is it's the best keyboard for me, apart from the fact that I use Grammarly for for academic work or official work. I want to really speak good grammar, but apart from that, Gboard is my go-to keyboard because I feel it has more options than Grammarly. I don't know about you, but if you feel Grammarly is more, has more, you can tell me in the comments. Also, I want to know in the comments what you've learned about this keyboard. So I'm back to Grammarly now. You can see one thing I like about Grammarly is that it easily flags off words like these Igbo words now that I've typed. See Grammarly to be suggesting English, or this one that is suggesting Rwanda for it. So it will be suggesting English words, English alternatives for vernaculars, for words that are not English language. I switched over to Grammar. Remember, the way to switch over is to click on this keyboard icon down below settings. So you can go to any of your keyboards. It's easy for you to switch over to any keyboard that you want as you use your keyboard. So Grammarly is good. Gboard is use whichever you want, but I just hope that by this video you've been able to see some features of your keyboard. Then another thing is that once you select your test, you can do Google search. You can search on the web the meaning of a particular word. Maybe you are typing something and you got confused along the line. Say, this word, what does it mean? I've not used it before. You can highlight the word and check the meaning on internet. So that's one thing. Very, very good thing about this keyboard. I want you to tell me in the comments what you learned. What did you learn in this session? Is it interesting? Did you learn anything? What kind of videos do you want me to set up on this YouTube channel? Just tell me in the comments. I'll be reading all your comments. Also, please don't forget to invite your friends to like and share my videos if you find them interesting. Support your girl. Let's take this phone ministry to a higher level. Alright, so also I'm still on my Gboard and I'm just trying out some other things that I feel I didn't do. Okay, this is in clipboard. You can select the things on your clipboard and delete or still leave them as they are. So that is it about keyboard. And don't forget Gboard, Grammarly or voice typing. So before I started using Gboard and talking more about Gboard, don't forget that you can also customize your Grammarly. It's not only your Gboard that you can customize. You can customize your Grammarly on the number row, switch off the number row. But one thing about Grammarly is that you have to put on your data. If you don't put on your data, it's all up to you. You will not enjoy the features of Grammarly. You can choose your skin type, skin tone, you can choose your keyboard height, can off or on whatever you want. But for me, Grammarly is good, Gboard is better. I don't know for voice typing, I'm not really a fan of it, but I use it at times, but I'm not really a fan of it. So I'm going to be typing some things and you see that Grammarly is going to show me, they're already showing me my data is off, like I don't have an internet connection because I'm recording this on flight mode. Although the previous Grammarly I showed you, my data was on while I was recording them. So I'm going to try to make an okra soup list. Please, this is not a recipe video. This is my disclaimer now. It's not a recipe video. And all these things I'm typing here are for academic purposes, for the sake of my tutorial. They are not a full. This is not a full list of okra soup ingredients. So look at number 2 now. Number 2 is ugu. Ugu is a vegetable, a fluted pumpkin, or Teopharia occidentalis for those in botanical, for those in agronomy, Teopharia occidentalis. So because it's not an English word, Grammarly have flagged it. That is why it's having that red underlining it. If it is an English word, it would not be flagged. For those of you that say red oil, I don't know which one is red oil. It's palm oil, shao. So there's no red oil. The one you are eating is not red oil, unless they have something they call red oil. But as far as what you use to cook is concerned, pico is palm oil. So as I was saying, see Grammarly now. It suggests words also like Gboard, but you need internet connection to do what? To be able to use it so well, to be able to enjoy the features. If you don't have internet connection, to not do anything, you will not enjoy it. So that's it. Try to put on your data like I'm doing, so that I can really see what it has. I've just put on my data now, and now check it out again. So my data is on now, and you can see that it is suggesting some things already. In Grammarly, you would have a tone detection. It will tell if you sound confident, curious, however you sound, bold, lovely, honest, happy, whatever. Then to also flag off words that maybe you repeated words, or they feel that you don't need to use these two words together. You see, look at it, flagging and. So it's just, have you ever made okra soup before? Not have you ever made an okra soup? All these things I'm typing them. I'm just typing them to show you how Grammarly works with your internet connection. So if you click on this G key, which is the Grammarly icon, that is where you'll be able to check out all these things I'm talking about. The tone detection, the writing issues that they found. Yeah, so after checking it out, you see, say this sounds confident and curious. Then if you want to ignore any writing issues, that maybe it's a vernacular and you want to use it in your test, you can click on this ignore down here. Or if not, you just change. So that's it about Grammarly. I hope you like using Grammarly and Gboard like me. We've come to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you on Thursday with a new video.